Hello, everyone. What's up? It's your host here, Nordic97, back again with another live commentary stream. Today, we got a special one here for you. We got the St. Louis Blues and the Detroit Red Wings here tonight. I'm not wearing a hat. We're going to try this, see how it goes. If I don't like it, putting a hat on. But, yeah, we got a good one here. The St. Louis Blues are looking to win their 10th straight game. The Red Wings are looking to just gain some points and get into the playoffs. And we'll see where tonight takes us, to be honest with you. I'm very intrigued to see how this game's going to go. Obviously, these are two very skilled teams, two teams that have records above 500, and they're both looking to clinch a spot in the playoffs. It seems like St. Louis is more likely than Detroit. Obviously, the Blues have been unreal over the last couple of weeks with a 40, 28, and 7 record for 87 points. They have been nothing short of just unreal in these last couple of weeks. It's been insane how even like before then, like they've been pretty good since the Four Nations break, but the inconsistency was still there, and it honestly seemed unlikely that they were going to make the playoffs, but it seems like they keep on proving us wrong. And if they get their 10th win here in a row tonight, I know Calgary does have games in hand, and this narrative could get changed, but at least as of right now, it looks like St. Louis is taking sole control of that second wild card spot. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this one. We're about to get started here very, very soon. We'll get into the game preview in a little bit. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day so far. I will say this. We have an NHL debut tonight. Jimmy Snuggerud is playing his first NHL game coming from Minnesota. Minnesota was obviously knocked out by UMass in the NCAA regional finals. They did not make it to the Frozen Four, so as a result, Snuggerud, coming off of a junior season in Minnesota, decided, I'm going to go over to the NHL now. So he's going to be over joining the team for this run. And again, he could not join at a more perfect time. As for Detroit, again, you're still looking to just kind of, keep on gaining points, keep fighting for the playoffs. And it seems like the odds are a little bit unlikely, but I don't know. Yeah, welcome back. I appreciate you coming in. The odds do seem long for Detroit to get in. You obviously look at the wild card stats and the overall standings. Detroit is 3 points back, with the only team they have games in hand on is the Rangers. They need to jump three other teams, actually, to get into that wild card spot. So it just seems really unlikely. They aren't fully out of the woods just yet, but they definitely need as many points as they can get. That is the number one thing coming from Detroit at this point. Again, the focus is on St. Louis. You see that they've won 9 games in a row. You see, Jimmy Snuggerud, who's playing unreal. Again, St. Louis, I talked about it off rip. They have really kind of boosted themselves into a playoff spot with these wins they've been on. Before the win streak, they were, teetering around there, and it would look like a close race. But now that St. Louis has won 10 games in a row, and, Utah has really struggled, and Calgary has kind of struggled a little bit, they're still solid records. Just St. Louis, you go on a 9-game winning streak, it's hard for other teams to catch you unless if they win the same amount of games as you do. So overall, just seeing how the Blues have fought their way back into here it's impressive. It is. And I think if they get this win tonight, they will move ahead of Minnesota. I think Minnesota does play tonight, but if Minnesota loses, St. Louis will now be in the first wild card spot. So, again, it's just wild how that works. And even, too, they'll be 5 points back of Colorado. Now, I don't think they catch Colorado, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities there for sure. Again, welcome everyone who's joining us here. Puck drop will start in less than 4 minutes. They are doing the national anthem and the pregame as of right now. Yeah. Kind of did my little spiel there at the beginning. Robert Thomas One of the guys I want to highlight, he has 12 points on a 5-game point streak, as well as that too. Since the Four Nations, he has been just absolutely lights out, unbelievable. I think he's like third or fourth in terms of points since the Four Nations break. Yes, he is third, tied with Nikita Kucherov for 27 points since February 22nd. So it's just unreal how he's come out of the gate and has played absolutely incredible down this stretch. It is honestly remarkable to watch. Wild play tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, if the Blues get the win tonight, they will move into the wild card spot. And then if the Wild win tonight, obviously it rotates. But now it seems like Minnesota, even though like there's a 5-point gap between them and Calgary, 6-point gap between them and Minnesota, it seems like Minnesota is now not really like in panic, but definitely, you need to start winning games and start kind of getting it together. Because Minnesota, especially since Kaprizov's been out, it's been a little bit subpar, in my opinion, for sure. So yeah, we'll start up here very, very soon. Again, you got your regulars in for Detroit. Nobody new really coming in. Austin Watson is playing. I don't know. I feel like he's played a couple of games this year. I know he played against Utah a couple weeks ago. So he has been up in the lineup for Detroit, but he does slot in here tonight. And then I think there's really no other lineup changes to St. Louis besides Snuggerud coming in. So, yeah. Starting goaltenders, Cam Talbot is in for Detroit. Jordan Bennington is in for St. Louis. So, obviously, those two. Talbot's had a very good season this year with Detroit. Even though he's had his struggles, he still had a pretty good year. And St. Louis with Bennington, he's been unreal since the Four Nations break. Has been putting up incredible numbers. So, we're going to have to see there what comes next in terms of, like who starts. But overall, just it's looking pretty good for both goalies on both ends. So I'll get into more of the preview here in a few minutes when we get started. But thank you all for tuning in initially. I really do appreciate it. If you are new, please do consider subscribing. Again, we are just 3 subscribers away from 3,200. So I'd love to have that milestone be hit heading into the Stanley Cup playoffs. It'd be pretty nice. So would love if you guys would do that for me. We really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll get started here very, very soon. All right. We are ready to start here in Enterprise Center. St. Louis versus Detroit. Starting goaltender preview. Jordan Bennington in net for St. Louis. 25-21-4. And Cam Talbot is in for Detroit with an 18-17-3 record. These are 2 very solid goaltenders. Both are playing for the playoffs. Showing off, Jim Montgomery came in as the interim head coach for St. Louis. Is now their permanent, obviously. He's been on a 9-game winning streak, tied for 3rd best in Blues history. And Todd McLeod on the other end started off hot for Detroit when he came in, but they are now 4-11 in their last 15 games this year. Showing off Jimmy Snuggerud, who is making his NHL debut tonight, 23rd overall pick in the 2022 draft, is wearing number 21. But we are underway here from St. Louis. As the puck is won by Detroit, Sider will take it down low behind the Detroit net. Thrown around as St. Louis gets control in the zone. Here's Shen taking it behind the net. Tries throwing it in front, and nobody's there to pick that one up. A shot from the right side in front, and that one deflects into Talbot. Detroit's got control back again. St. Louis will keep it into the zone. That's Nick Leddy up to Kyrou, who takes a shot, and that one is denied. Kyrou up at the slot now, moves forward, shoots it, saved by Talbot. Sider trying to play it out. Red Wings battling forward in the corner. Rasmussen now as Sherratt picks it up down low. He's got Dylan Holloway right beside him. Both teams will get a line change as the puck deflects into the St. Louis zone. Shots are already 2-0 in favor of the Blues. Pass is deflected as it goes back into the Detroit end. Talbot now behind the net. Plays it to the left side. Thomas to DeBrincat down low as the Red Wings intercept and get control. Here's Patrick Kane. He'll just dump it in. Bennington will come out of the net to play it. Again, we mentioned Bennington off rip has been unreal since the Four Nations break. Philip Broberg now. A pass up then for Holloway into the zone. Blues have it. Over. A shot! And Buchnevich gets robbed by Cam Talbot. Good Lord. A big save there from Cam Talbot on Buchnevich, who almost got the scoring going here. Again, I do want to bring up the offer sheets and the players that St. Louis picked up in Dylan Holloway and Philip Broberg. Both have been terrific for the St. Louis Blues this year. Holloway has been on an insane point streak, has been scoring a lot recently, has been unreal, especially for the money he's getting paid. Broberg, I understand them not matching him, but he's definitely been somebody who has been a big impact player. Face-off won by the Red Wings. They try and clear it out down the other way. It's picked up by Berggren. It's stolen back by the Blues, and we get a whistle as Snuggerud is out there on the ice. I can't say I remember you, Andrew. I apologize. But yeah, Snuggerud making his NHL debut. Had 135 points in 119 games with Minnesota. He only scored 6 goals during his time there with the club, which is kind of crazy. He's a guy who's known for passing a lot. Down the right side, Justin Hall, a shot, a save by Bennington. And that's Detroit's first shot of the game. Again, we mentioned off-rip of Detroit's struggles. I mean, to be fair, they are playing one of the harder teams in the NHL. Face off here now in the Blues zone. It's won by the Blues. They'll pick it up. It's dumped all the way down the other way by Tucker. Through neutral zone. It's picked up by Detroit, and we get a whistle, and I think it might be a penalty. Showing off Tarasenko. I don't think it's a penalty. My apologies. Showing off Tarasenko's NHL debut. Obviously, he played with St. Louis through the first few seasons of his career. Had some great years there with the Blues. Won a Stanley Cup. It was a great time when he was there with the team. Obviously, moving on to Detroit hasn't been easy for the older forward. He only has 10 goals in 70 games. It's been a rough year. Battling forward in the corner. It's picked up down low by Walker, who tries to throw it around. Sherratt will try and get it. Stolen back again. Walker now to Toropchenko. It goes down in the corner. Tipped away then and picked up again by Sherratt, who throws it all the way around and back up to Watson, who tries to get it out. Blues will keep it in. Walker throws it down low. Toropchenko battling for it now in the corner. He's trying to move it up to the front as they still battle for it down low. Faksa throws it around behind the net. Sider will give it up then for Rasmussen, but it's denied there. Faksa a shot, and that one is saved by Talbot. $17:29 here left in the first period. Shots are 3-1 in favor of the Blues. The score remains 0-0. I think I made an error. Face off, won by the Blues. A shot from the point is deflected down low. Picked up again now by Casper. Casper deflects it down the other way. Raymond racing for the puck, but he's beaten back by a Blue. Red Wings get it back. Raymond a shot, and it goes out of play. Shots are 4-1 in favor of St. Louis. Face-off coming here now in the Blues zone. Out there is the first line for the Blues, Cam Fowler, who, if you guys remember, was the Winter Classic MVP. Played his 1,000th game in the Winter Classic, scored 2 goals. He'll throw it all the way down the neutral zone, and Holloway is hit from behind, and the Blues did not like that, and we get a whistle here, and I think that might be a penalty on Jeff Petrie. Ooh, that was a rough one there from Petrie on Holloway. And we are going to get a penalty against Detroit. So St. Louis will go to the power play here. Yeah, that's definitely... I'm doing good. That's definitely a not a clean hit there for sure. So that's definitely going to be a penalty. St. Louis will go to the power play. Cam Fowler wins the faceoff, gives it to Neighbors, who throws it down low then for Thomas. Up in front, over to Neighbors again on the right side. He'll skate it back around, gives it up to the point. Fowler trying to move it into the zone, throws it down low, back for Thomas. Over Buchnevich. Fowler back with it. Buchnevich down low. Thomas looking for options. In front, Buchnevich is saved by Talbot. Rebound in front. And it's covered by the Detroit goaltender. Again, we've been following it a lot all year. I know I haven't done a ton of Detroit streams, but their penalty kill has not been good this year. It's on pace for one of the worst in the league. St. Louis is kind of in the middle. It's pretty solid, actually. But St. Louis is wearing their specialty jerseys here tonight. About 30 seconds gone in the power play. Face-off still in the Detroit zone. It's won by the Blues. Boldu throws it up to the point. Fowler back to Buchnevich on the right side. Buchnevich to Fowler. Shoots it. Goes up in the air and back behind the net. Thomas now battling for it. Sider gets it first. And it's cleared out by Kasper. Racing for it the other way then is Rasmussen. But Binnington gets to the puck first. And plays it back for Fowler. He'll drop it back then for Buchnevich, who drops it back again then for Thomas. He has to circle around as the Red Wings are pressuring. Neighbors with it again. Deflects it into the zone. It slides wide of Talbot. And Detroit will get it back. And they will get it back out. It's dumped into the St. Louis zone. Good kill here so far by Detroit. 46 seconds left. They get the second unit out there on the ice of Kyrou, Shen, Holloway, and Snuggerud is out there as well. Through the zone. Up to the point. Falk. Back to Snuggerud. Drops it back again for Falk. Over to Holloway. To Falk again. Over to Shen. Down low. Kyrou now taking it behind the net. Looking for an open option. Gives it up to Shen. Shen back to Kyrou. Blues are tying them up, or Red Wings are tying them up very well. Falk over to Holloway. Holloway shoots it. And he shoots that one wide. A stick is broken out there. Shen will have to run off. And that will do it for the Blues power play. Solid kill by Detroit. St. Louis got some chances, but nothing too crazy there that really opened your eyes. Blues will get it back now behind their own net. It's Leddy back over them for Foxa as the fourth line gets out there. Pass over them for Broberg, who dumps it down low. Detroit trying to pick it up. It's been a lot of St. Louis here so far. And picked up by the Red Wings. 2-on-1 the other way. Patrick Kane into the zone. DeBrincat. Kane, a shot. Save. Rebound. And he shoots that one wide. Good chance there by Patrick Kane. But Jordan Binnington, as he's been all year, has stood tall. Sherratt now down low in the corner. Feeds a pass up for Larkin. Larkin will drop it back to Kane, but Kane will circle back out as it is offside. Shots are now 5-2 in favor of the Blues. Face-off down low in the Detroit zone. Comfort trying to play it around. Boldu will pick it up. Skate it now behind the net. Battle forward in front. Boldu tries playing it. Puck will end up sliding out. Tucker tries directing it down the other way, but Tarasenko's right there. He throws a pass to the center. Detroit picks it up. Comfort dangles it. Passes it in front. And Detroit can't get a shot off. Comfort now down low for Berggren. Gets it back up to the point. It's shot back in by Petrie. For some reason, I wanted to say Jake Wallman. Edvinsson now on the right side. He hasn't been there for almost a full year. dumped into the blue zone. Bennington goes back and plays it, but Detroit gets it right back. Casper in the corner. Throws it up to the point. Edvinsson shoots it. And it deflects wide. Down low then. Back up to the point for Johansson. Throws it behind for Raymond, but St. Louis gets to it first. Casper then down low. Hull back to Raymond behind the net. Looking for options. It's thrown back up to the point. Casper shoots it. It's blocked in front by a Red Wing. Raymond directs it behind the net. Rasmussen still trying to play the puck. Shen gets it. Throws it around them for Tucker. It's thrown back down low by Hull. Rasmussen up to the point. Hull shoots it. It's blocked in front. Blues will pick it up and they'll go down the other way. Kyrou into the zone. He's all alone. Shoots it. And a pad save by Talbot. And he'll cover. We'll get our first commercial here. Score is still 0-0. With 12:30 left here in this first period. Some good saves from both ends, however. And again, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. If you are new, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. Again, we are close to 3,200. It'd be nice to hit that milestone before the playoffs. In fact, we're actually one subscriber away. So thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate it. Blue Jackets are beating the Predators. Go Wings. I love to hear that. I'm sure my girlfriend would be thrilled. She is a Detroit Red Wings fan. All right. Go Blues. Oh boy, we got some rivalry going on here in the chat. All right, we're back here in St. Louis. Face off in the Detroit end. It's Thomas versus Larkin. Go Hockey. I love to hear that too. Face off won by Detroit. Sider throws it back down low for Kane. Sider gives it over for Sherrod, directs it through the zone. It's dumped back in. Kane down the right side. Takes it in front for DeBrincat. It's deflected by a Blue before they can get a shot off. Thomas tries throwing a pass. Is intercepted and dumped down the other way by Sider. Jordan Bennington goes out to play the puck. Taken back down the other way then by the Red Wings. Sider then behind the net. Backhands it around. Picked up by DeBrincat. Over for Larkin. Larkin will dump it down low. Bennington back then behind the net. Up and over for Neighbors, who clears it, tries clearing it into the zone, but Detroit intercepts. Showing off Simon Edvinsson, first round pick in 2021, and that draft that feels like a lifetime ago. Craig Smith deflects it down the other way and back into the St. Louis zone. It's deflected in by Ryan Suter, longtime NHLer. Talbot throws it around behind the net. It goes all the way down and into the St. Louis zone. Suter will play it around as Detroit tries to keep it in. Smith will throw it back down low. Suter taking it down the other way. Deflected into the zone. Here's Casper. Casper moving it down the right side. Broken up then by Suter. Kyrou now down low, throws it around, back for Tucker, who moves it down the right side and will clear it in. Shots are 6-2 in favor of the Blues about halfway through the first period. And Blues will clear that one out of their own zone. Cam Fowler now regrouping with 10:30 left to go. He'll dump it into the Detroit end. Holloway now in the corner, throws it in front. Kyrou can't get a shot off. Picked up back by Detroit. Here they come the other way. Comfer drops it back for Raymond. He waits, clears it down low. Back again for Comfer, but it's stolen by Nicoletti. And the Blues will break out the other way. Holloway through the zone, chips it in. Shen now battles forward. He'll throw it back all the way up to the point. Falk to Boldu. Gives it to Falk, a shot. And that one goes off the glass and behind the net. Thrown back down low. Sider gets the puck over to Sherratt. D-to-D pass. And it's cleared out then by St. Louis. Snuggerud will dump it in. Gives it back over them for Sundqvist. Back to Snuggerud. Shoots it. Saved by Talbot. Huge chance there for the young kid. And we hear a little loud standing ovation for the guy. I don't hate you, Andrew. What are you talking about? I mean, I can't read comments when I'm commentating. Commercial here, folks. I appreciate everyone who has tuned in. We'll do our little out-of-town scores here in a second, once I pull them up. All right, take a little bit of a look around the league. Capitals are beating the Bruins 2-1. The Panthers and the Canadiens are tied. The Sabres are up 2-0 on Ottawa. That's interesting. The Blue Jackets are up 5-3 on Nashville. The Lightning and Islanders are tied. Obviously, this game is also tied. And there's obviously 4 other games tonight that are still left to be started. I imagine we'll see some score updates and changes soon. But that's what we got as of right now. Do want to give credit to Ovechkin, 4 goals away from passing Wayne Gretzky. He gets his 4th. He needs 4 more. It's kind of wild to think. All right, face-off coming here again in the Detroit end. It's won by the Blues. They're talking to Snuggerud's dad. Falk throws it around behind that. That'd be pretty funny if he scored, but he's not out there right now. Detroit picks it up down the other way. Larkin up to DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat gains control, throws it back up to the point. Edvinsson shoots it. It's deflected in front. Rebound! And a big save by Binnington. Good Lord! Puck goes back up to the point. Patrick Kane still with it. On the right side, tries throwing it in front. As the Red Wings will get control. Edvinsson down the right side, drops a pass back. DeBrincat back up to the point. Over to Kane, who throws it down low behind the net. Comfort trying to get to it. St. Louis finally intercepts. And they'll come down the other way. They'll clear it. Buchnevich drops a pass over. Blues take it in. A shot, and it goes wide. Of a good chance there from Broberg. Red Wings regrouping in their own zone. Big save by Jordan Binnington on, I think that was Comfer. Here's Tyler Mott now moving it down back into the St. Louis end. Binnington will come out of his net to play it. I was doing all that while they were talking to Snuggerud's father, and I could barely tell what the names were. Here's Snuggerud now moving it into the zone. Talbot now down low. Hull tries clearing it through. Picked up again by Detroit. It's tipped into the zone then by Smith, but he obviously cannot get through, and the Blues get it back. Fowler sends it back into the Red Wing zone. We're hearing some big cheers here in Enterprise. Leddy moving it into the zone. Back for Kyrou. It's intercepted and dumped down the other way by Albert Johansson. And no icing on the play. Fowler will backhand it around. St. Louis gets control again. Kyrou sends it up and through the zone. But it's picked up back by Detroit. And St. Louis gets it back again. Tucker dumps it in. Holloway throws it in front. Shen a shot. Saved by Talbot. Sherratt now trying to get it down low. Holloway picking it up. Tries playing it up to the point. It's successfully picked up by Shen and thrown back around behind the net. Going for it then is Tucker down low. Sider also trying to get to it. Shen gets control. He'll backhand it up to the point. Back for Kyrou. Over to Holloway. Gets tied up by 2 Red Wings, but St. Louis will not be able to keep it in. Detroit gets it out. Nice clear there by Vladimir Tarasenko. Less than 7 minutes left here in this first period. Puck is dumped into the Detroit zone. Nice to see you too, Andrew. Tarasenko now picking up the puck. Gets it up then for Berggren, who dumps it back down low. Cam Fowler back behind the net. Gives it over, and it's cleared down the other way. Toropchenko tries getting it back in for Faksa, but the Red Wings intercept. Ooh, Blues get it back. Faksa battling for the puck in the zone, and we got a penalty here, and it's against Detroit. As Faksa gets knocked down, they're going to call, I think that was Johansson. They're calling Petrie again? Well, regardless of who it is, we're going to get another penalty here against Detroit, and it's going to be for interference on Radek Faksa. No, it's Edvinsson. I thought it was Petrie. I was like, what? But St. Louis will get their second power play of the game here. Let's see what this one has to bring. And there's really no arguing that one. That one should probably be a penalty, so I'm not going to try and argue it. But face-off coming here in the Red Wings zone. They got that first unit out there once again. Neighbors throws it up to the point. He'll get it back. Down low then in front for Kyrou. A shot from Bolduc. And a save in front from Talbot. 6-17. Shots are 9-3 now in favor of St. Louis. Figured we do our Watch With Nordic stat line. Obviously, we've streamed both of these teams this season. For the Detroit Red Wings, it is our 3rd time streaming them this year. The 3rd time as well in the last month. They are 0-2 when we live stream it. As for the Blues, this is our first one in a little bit. I think since the Winter Classic, in fact. But it is our 3rd time streaming them. They are 1-2 when we live stream the St. Louis Blues. Puck is deflected down the other way. Cam Fowler picks up the puck. He'll drop it back then for Buchnevich, who moves it through the zone. Neighbors back to Buchnevich. It deflects all the way down low. Talbot will play it around. Puck slides up to the point. Fowler drops it back over. Fowler at the point looking for options. Gives it to Buchnevich. Back down low for Thomas in front of Bolduc. Neighbors a shot! And he shoots it wide. Buchnevich. Back down low for Thomas. To Buchnevich again to Fowler! And it's blocked in front. What a block and a clear by the Red Wings. And halfway through the power play, we'll get a new unit out there. What a block from Tyler Mott. Hell of an effort there from that guy. Justin Falk. Moving it down the right side. Drops it back then over for Holloway. Holloway up for Kyrou. Kyrou moves it through the zone. Loses control of the puck. Snuggerud tries picking it back up. He's battling for it on the right side. It's stolen back by Detroit, and here they come the other way. Kasper. Over for Rasmussen. Rasmussen moving it to the front. And he can't get a shot off. Snuggerud will take it back, and Justin Falk will move it down the other way. Falk trying to take it through the zone. Detroit moving it in. Tarasenko intercepts, and he dumps it all the way down the other way. Less than 15 seconds left in the St. Louis power play. Here they come for one last push. Holloway to Snuggerud, who throws it behind the net. Back over for Shannon in front for Snuggerud, but it's blocked. And Detroit picks it up. Snuggerud gets it right back. He's waiting for options as the Blues are offsides. And Schenn will drop it back, and that'll do it for the power play. Good kill again by Detroit. Some more chances there for the Blues, but still no goal. Broberg now down low. Trying to battle for it. Larkin throws it up, tries clearing it, but it's kept in. Behind the net then, Faxa for it. Toropchenko also trying to get control. Down low, it slides up to the right side. Ben Sherratt will get it back for the DeBrincat, who dumps it down over. Nicoletti now behind the net. We'll give it around then for Walker. Walker gives a pass up for Broberg, who will skate it back into the zone. Broberg drops it up and over then, and intercepted by Detroit. Here's Larkin. Larkin circles back around, looks for options, tries throwing it in front, and DeBrincat can't get to it. Back up to the point. A shot there, and it's blocked again. 3:29 left here in this first period. And it's still 0-0. You can tell my voice is starting to say nope. Detroit will regroup in their own zone. Again, shots are 9-3. And St. Louis picks it up. Sundqvist on the right side. Tries playing the puck. Back to Bolduc at the point. A shot from Tucker. And a chest save by Cam Talbot yet again. We'll go to commercial. Some chances for both sides. And a big save from Binnington on Dylan Larkin. In commercial break, folks. I appreciate everyone who has joined in for this little chill stream. We're doing good. We're doing pretty good tonight. All right. Showing off Hofer and Binnington, who are obviously been very good on this streak. I mean, to have a winning streak, you need to have good goaltenders. Yeah, no goals yet. There's been some chances, some good shots on both sides, but nothing serious here. Buchnevich plays it back for Leddy, and it's dumped into the zone by St. Louis. Casper picks it back up for Detroit. They'll move it down the other way. Raymond fires a pass up for Rasmussen, who will fight for it down low, but it's picked up back again behind the net by the Blues. Thomas down the right side tries moving the puck through Sherratt. It stays in, and we got a whistle here and some pushing and shoving. I don't remember that, Andrew. Was hoping it's an under game. I love when I'm right. Been under 5.5 points. That might happen, to be honest with you. It seems like that's the direction we're going in here. Shots are 10-3 in favor of St. Louis. 2:36 left here in the third, or the first. Thanks. I appreciate it. You know, whatever I can do. I think this is our 38th, I'm pretty sure, stream. 38th, 39th, not sure. We might have one tomorrow. I'm not sure of my schedule just yet. We are recording the Nordcast tomorrow, so I'm not 100% sure. This is our 37th. Okay. So we might have one again tomorrow. We'll see. But again, I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. It is obviously greatly appreciated. Face-off won by the Blues. They'll move it into the zone and dump it down low. Simon Edvinsson trying to play the puck. Battle for it on the right side. Patrick Kane trying to pick it up in the corner. Falk then throws it behind the net. Edvinsson picks it back up for Detroit. Moving it through the zone. Picked up by Cairo. Jordan Cairo into the zone. Moves it to the front. Shoots it. Saved by Talbot. DeBrincat throws it up to Kane. Kane will dump it into the St. Louis zone. It's played behind by Bennington. DeBrincat will play it in front. Kane deflected. And it goes wide. Larkin down low into the corner. Back to Kane again. Patrick Kane on the right side's got some room. Throws it in front, but it's blocked by multiple Blues. And dumped down the other way. Justin Hall behind the net. Regrouping now. Shots are now 11-3. Again, I appreciate everybody who's tuning in for this 8 p.m. Eastern Coast stream. We got 90 seconds here remaining in the first period. A dump back into the Detroit zone by St. Louis. Johansson playing it back then for Tarasenko. St. Louis has got it. From back behind the net. And over for Edvinsson. Picked up again by the Red Wings. Tarasenko drops a pass up and cleared into the zone by Berggren. And we hit the final minute here of the first period. Still 0-0. And we get a whistle as the puck comes outside. So yeah, still no goals here so far. Couple pretty good chances though. It's been nothing short of an entertaining one at least. And we'll get another face-off coming in the Blues zone. See if Detroit can get something going here. Mott versus Thomas. And they blow that face off. They kick Tyler Mott out. They'll put Rasmussen in. And face off here again. It's won by St. Louis. Down low, battling for it on the left side. Smith tries throwing it in front, but Fowler takes it right back. Down low then, Sundqvist will get it. In the zone. And puck breaks out. Buchnevich will play it through. It'll slide out of the zone and kicked back down the other way, and we get a whistle. And the faceoff will go back into the St. Louis zone. Out-of-town scores. Capitals and Bruins are tied. Panthers are leading the Canadiens. Sabres up 3-1 on Ottawa. Blue Jackets up 7-3 on Nashville. Lightning and Islanders tied, and then the other 4 games are still yet to start. And, of course, this game is also tied. DeBrincat in front, and it's blocked in front there by St. Louis. They try and clear it out the other way, but it's kept in. Very good keeping there by Sherratt. DeBrincat shoots it in front. It's deflected into the corner. Marco Kasper now with it. Kasper trying to play it down low. Trying to keep it in the zone. They'll do so successfully. Thrown back for Raymond. 10 seconds left. St. Louis gets it. Deflected out of the zone. And they'll battle for it on the corner. Sundqvist gets it back. Into the zone then. Final chance here. Holloway. 3-2-1. And that'll do it for the first period. Shots were 11-4 in favor of the St. Louis Blues in that first period. But no goals from either end. Some good chances, however. 2 power plays for St. Louis, but obviously nothing came of it. That being said, it is first intermission. Go get a snack, go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back with the second period here momentarily. But again, I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you are new, please do consider subscribing. We're getting closer and closer to 3,200. Hello, Cadence. And that being said, I'm going to try and write some of my article that is due in like 3 hours. It's okay. I've done it before. But if you guys do have any questions here as we await the start of the second period, you can ask them. I do have a voice and I can answer Q&A. Let's go take a look around the league. I know I already did, but I just want to see what the schedule is tomorrow. Actually, there's a lot of games tomorrow. I might be able to do a stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Have I not streamed any of these teams? I have, so that's that. Capitals do play tomorrow. I might start streaming a lot of Capitals games just because of the Ovi goal chase. I know we've streamed the Caps a lot more than a couple other teams, but it's still something I want to do. But we'll see. Again, we'll have plenty of Washington streams in the playoffs, but again, with the Ovi goal chase coming closer and closer, it would be a good idea to kind of follow that, you know? And the Caps do play tomorrow, so. But it'd be funny, like, if I start streaming the games and then Ovi just stops scoring. That'd be my luck. He just wouldn't score. And then I'd have people be like, "Oh, it's your fault. Stop streaming the Caps games. Come on." Which I guess makes a little bit of sense. Probably would be my fault anyways, to be honest with you. Hi, Cadence. What's up? I see you changed your profile picture. All right. Yeah, I guess I should do my little like intermission report. Obviously, score after 1-0-0. There were some good chances for both teams. Again, St. Louis had 2 power plays. They were moving the puck. They were getting shots. A lot of them weren't on net, but they were still shooting the puck at the very least. You see some teams, they're a little bit hesitant to shoot it. For St. Louis, I think they definitely need to get shots on. Now you need to get shots on Talbot. He's a good goalie who can stand tall at points, even if, you know, Detroit and him have had their struggles this year, especially recently. I think if you're going to score on Talbot, you got to score on the blocker side. You got to score in those corners. Get shots low. Get rebounds on net. As for Detroit, again, just you got to get more shots. You have to have more opportunities. You cannot be playing a game where you only have 4 shots in a period. I mean, if you are going to play that style and you're playing against a good team, I understand that. But if you are playing that style, got to make your shots count. Got to make them high danger. You got to work for these shots. I saw Detroit working out there. The third and fourth line was getting some opportunities. And I think that definitely will look good for Detroit if they keep playing that way and start getting more shots in the second period. But I need to see more opportunities from them. Otherwise, I think St. Louis might take this one because, I mean, Bennington has been lights out since the Four Nations. It'd make a lot of sense. But what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. That's what I know. We really don't have that many Watch With Nordic streams left in the year either. We might have maybe 3 or 4 until the playoffs. But then I haven't made it clear yet, but in the playoffs we're going very hard. We are going for it. So looking at the games that could have playoff implications. Final score will be 2-1. That's a good prediction. That is indeed a good prediction. Playoffs are that soon. Yeah, they are April 19th. So 2 weeks, more or less. 2 weeks from Saturday. Couldn't be more excited, honestly. It's been a pretty quick season, to be honest with you. Just how they've been. Just how, like, this year's been fast, but it's been kind of fun, too. That's probably why. I mean, it has been a pretty drag of a year for me, at the very least, just with dealing with the Flyers and how bad they've been. All right. What's up, Rick? How's it going? What's my favorite team? I think I missed that. Sorry. I like the Flyers. Flyers are my #1 team. But I've been talking. But I obviously cover all 32 on here, and I go from an unbiased perspective. Unless if it's about the Flyers, then I'll get biased. But I try to never make it biased against other teams. If it's against my own teams, then yes. Love the blonde hair. Thanks. Talking about Ryan Leonard as well. He made his NHL debut here tonight. All right, still in first intermission, folks. We'll get into the start of the second period here in a few minutes. We're doing good. It's been a good one here so far. Slamming this beer for you later tonight if we get this under control. Huh. Well, it's unfortunate I cannot drink, so... Well, legally. I think I can in Quebec, actually. If I went to Quebec, they're like, hell yeah. But I can't legally drink here in the States. Okay. We should be ready here to start the second period here soon. Recap, no goals in the first period. Again, I thought both teams looked good. I mean, Detroit definitely was getting pressured in their own zone a little bit, but when you get 2 penalty kills and you spend almost a quarter of the period on the PK, it's not easy. Again, I didn't think either penalty was necessarily. I mean, I thought the first one wasn't great. The second one, I thought, definitely. I mean, you don't like it, but you probably the right thing to do. There is sometimes where you take a penalty and you're like, yeah, I had to do that to get the penalty. And then there's sometimes that's understandable. Like, for example, when players on a breakaway and you can't catch them, you trip them. I mean, it makes sense, to be honest. In hindsight, it does give your team a penalty, but at the same time, you are preventing a scoring chance. And I think that definitely is a factor. But again, there are penalties that obviously aren't okay. I'm not justifying every penalty. But again, that's something. If Alberta, if you can go to Alberta and drink, cool. Yeah, I can't do it in America. Lane Hudson, first rookie to have 60 points in a season since 91-92. All right, here we go. Start of the second period here from St. Louis. And we're ready to get underway here now. Again, recap, no goals in that first period. Some good chances for both sides, however. Let's see what the second period has to hold for this game. Again, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, they've been talking about Snuggerud all night. We're going to be talking about Snuggerud a lot. Let's go Blues. Love to hear that. St. Louis, I think, definitely had the better first period for sure. But Snuggerud's had some good chances. We'll see if he can pick up one here tonight. Again, this is somebody who really, like, to be honest with you, you look at his stats with Minnesota. He's not a guy who scores a lot. Again, as I mentioned off rip on the commentary, is that he only had 6 goals during his time with Minnesota. So, never mind. He had 6 goals with the U.S. National Development Team. What were the stats that they showed me? Okay, they were obviously wrong at that. He definitely had more than 6 goals with Minnesota. So that is my fault. The broadcast is spreading misinformation. Anyways, enough about Snuggerud. Let's get in here to the second period. Faceoff is won by St. Louis. Leddy plays it into the zone. It's dumped down the other way by Fowler. Cleared in by Cam Talbot, who throws it around. St. Louis keeps it into the zone. Up at the point, Neighbors deflects it down low. Back for Buchnevich. Thrown up to the point. Leddy takes it around. It's played up in front. Buchnevich to the front. Saved by Talbot. And Sherratt gets it back in the corner. Somebody just lost a helmet there. Raymond picks it up now the other way. Lucas Raymond, spinorama. Backhands it into the zone. Played back around back. Casper in front. What a save by Nick Leddy! Blocking the stick from Casper. He had a wide open net off a Binnington play that went wrong. What a play by Nick Leddy, preventing a goal. Here's Holloway now the other way. Holloway into the zone. Pass in front, deflected, and it goes wide. What a play there by St. Louis's Leddy, who blocked the young rookie Casper from getting another goal in the year. Holloway now. Played around the right side. Shen tries throwing it down low. It's picked up by Kane. Kane will deflect it down the other way. Broberg gets it up through the zone. Holloway moving it over. Drop pass, a shot. And he shoots it up in the air, and it slides back out in front. And taken back then by Patrick Kane. He'll dump it in. Played around the right side. Falk will try getting to it. I'm sure Patrick Kane's very well known here in St. Louis, that's for sure. Puck is down low. Berggren back for Kane. Gets it up to the point. Johansson, he gets tripped. And Larkin gets it, shoots it, deflected down low. Berggren gets it back. Delayed penalty here for St. Louis. Tarasenko. Back to Hull. Hull up to the point. Tarasenko still has it. Hull shoots it. And it's blocked wide, down low, and we get a whistle. And a power play coming now for the Detroit Red Wings. Off of a play from Schenn that was a trip. And now we'll see the Blues go to the power play and see what they can do now with their first power play here. Or the Red Wings go to the power play. But going back to that block in front by Nick Leddy on Casper. Very, very impressive. If you guys can go look at that on social media, you guys should try and go find it. But what a save there by St. Louis's forward. Regardless, though, we're going to the power play here now. Face off, won by the Red Wings. Raymond drops a pass over to Kane. Patrick Kane down the right side, brings it down low. Seider then back to Raymond, up to the point. Or it's Seider skating with the puck. Back over for Kane. Kane throws it down low. Larkin, a Seider, and it's deflected in front of denied. Here come the Blues trying to race it the other way. Tucker tried playing it up, but Buchnevich lost an edge. He was with him. And Detroit takes it back into the zone. Raymond down low. Dishes it up to the point. Back over to Kane. Kane on the right side. Moves down to the goal line. Will circle it back up. Throws it down low in front. And St. Louis steals it right back and clears. And they'll get a line change off here. Good kill there by the Blues. Seider moving it down the other way. New bodies get out on the ice. Kane throws a pass over for Raymond. Lucas Raymond into the zone. Tries throwing it down low. St. Louis steals it right back and clears the other way. 16:50 remaining here in the second period. Seider drops it back. Over for Casper. Casper moving it through center ice. Down into the right side. Shoots it around. Back then for Tarasenko, who throws it down low. Rasmussen trying to look for options. Gives it back to Tarasenko, who throws it in front. Comfer! And saved by Binnington. Thrown back down low. Casper gets it back up to the point. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Puck is passed out by Detroit themselves. Not ideal there. Picked up again then by Rasmussen. Michael Rasmussen into the zone. Throws it in front. Saved by Binnington. 5 seconds left on the power play. Tarasenko. Rasmussen a shot. Deflected in front. It goes wide, and that'll do it for the power play. And Schenn will come out of the box. He has the puck right away. Down the other way. Picked up by St. Louis into the zone. Faxa to Schenn down low. Schenn out of the box with the fourth line out there. He moves to the front, fires it, and blocked in front. Fowler trying to pick it up. It slides through the zone, but Detroit gets it right back. Deflected down the other way by Berggren. And stolen back by Leddy again. About 5 minutes through here in this second period. Leddy into the zone. In for Turupchenko, and it goes wide. Leddy back at the point. Over to Fowler. Fowler backhands it down low. Battle in the corner. Edvinsson versus Turupchenko again. As the fourth line gets back out there. It seems like they're getting out there after the power play and PK. Fowler throws the puck around now behind the net. Turupchenko. Back to Faxa. Faxa down low then for Boldu. Boldu looking to control the puck. Gives it to Fowler. He fires it. Deflected in front. Rebound! And a big save there from Talbot on a sprawling Turupchenko. Shots are now 15-5 in favor of the St. Louis Blues with 14:44 left to go. Face-off coming here in the Detroit zone. Won by the Red Wings. Seider now behind the net. Gives it back to Kane. Back over then for Sherrod, who will get it all the way out of the zone. St. Louis controls it right back. Dumped down the other way. Sherratt now battling forward in the corner. Buchnevich gets it down low, tries throwing it in front. And it's blocked by a Red Wing. Larkin to Kane. Kane will take it out of the zone. It's passed down the other way. Sider, he's got some room. He's in. Pass over. And a save in front. Rebound. Puck is loose. Binnington with the pad save. It's a battle for it in the crease. And the ref finally blows the whistle. A huge chance there by Detroit. I thought Sider was going to shoot that. He ended up passing it. It made it even closer chance, but still, Jordan Binnington stands tall yet again. Huge opportunity there by the Wings. Good Lord. Let's go Blues. Make it a 10-game streak. Seems like Binnington's really trying to get them to that right now. That's for sure. But what a save by Jordan Binnington on Kane. And it was tied up in the crease. I don't think that puck ever crossed the line. And 14:09 left here in the second period. Shots are still 16-5. And we just hit 3,200 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Face-off won by the Blues and cleared down the other way. Hall now trying to play the puck. Schen's got it on the right side. Schenn back then for Fowler. Over them for Leddy, who directs it through the zone. It's stolen back and into the St. Louis zone. It'll be an icing against Detroit. It feels like that's the first icing we've seen all game. We'll go to commercial break for a little bit here. 13:49 left. Again, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in for this one. We still got a little bit over halfway of the game, so make sure to stick around. Score is still 0-0. Face off here again in the Detroit end. Face off won by the Red Wings. Puck played around. It'll slide out and into the neutral zone. St. Louis trying to control the puck. Down on the right side, Hull plays it down low. Back then for Johansson, and the Wings will try and clear, but it's kept in. Hull plays it back. Raymond drops a pass up and over. St. Louis will regroup. Leddy up for Kyrou. Kyrou loses control. Holloway gets it, though. He'll circle into the zone, drops a pass back. Leddy holds, skates it back to Fowler. Fowler over to Thomas. And he can't control that one. Kyrou gets it down low. Schenn now with it as they battle for it down in the bench side corner. 13 minutes here left to go. Still 0-0. Puck is still just tied up in the corner. Still hasn't come loose, and now it does. Casper now with the puck. Moving it down the other way. It's a 2-on-3 for Detroit. And it's intercepted by the Blues and cleared all the way down the other way. Racing forward is Sundqvist. Sundqvist throws it in front. Saved by Talbot. And Detroit gets to it first and clears it the other way. Tarasenko alone in the zone. Deflects it in front. Shot. And they missed that shot there. Thought they got the opportunity. Puck back up to the point. Deflected and a save by Binnington. Puck stays on the right side. Detroit trying to play it. They'll play it back over then for Tarasenko as it's cleared back into the St. Louis end. Blues with it. Boldu moving it down the right side. Cleared into the zone. Talbot with it now. In the corner. Austin Watson trying to get to it as well. It slides back behind the net. Sherratt now fighting with Toropchenko. He goes down, and that won't be a call. St. Louis will clear it all the way down the other way. And we get a whistle for a hand pass, and we'll go to commercial. Still 0-0 here. We're almost halfway through the game, and it's been not a boring one, definitely. There's been some chances, but no goals have gone through, that's for sure. Out-of-town scores, since we are there. Caps and Bruins are tied in the third. Panthers are up on the Canadiens in the third. Sabres are up on the Senators in the third. The Blue Jackets are up 8-3 on Nashville in the third period. It's a brutal one there in Predator land. 3-1 Lightning at the end of two periods. Obviously, this game's tied. And then Utah and Calgary started up here. That game is 0-0. So some good scores here around the NHL. It's looking to be a good night with some good 10 p.m. matchups as well. Again, I know I will be watching Vegas versus Edmonton once my stream here comes to a close. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for 3,200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Let's keep it going. We got playoffs coming up soon here in April. It's a very exciting time for the NHL. Have to admit, Tarasenko will sign a one-day deal with the Blues and retire as a note. What a great player and a great guy. Same goes for Maroon. Yeah, I'm sure that does feel weird in retiring as a Blackhawk. I will say this. I think it's very possible we see Tarasenko go down that road. He spent a long time there with St. Louis. I think that would be a great way to go out. Seriously. All right. We got another face-off coming here in the Detroit zone. Or in the St. Louis zone. My apologies. Not the Detroit zone. Thomas versus Larkin. It's won by Thomas. Down low. Blues clear it the other way. It's a race for it. Buchnevich trying to get to it first, but it's stolen back by Sherratt. And Neighbors gets it back down low. Plays it around behind the net. Red Wings will steal it. Try and clear. Buchnevich assisted by the ref. It's going to block the shot. Back up for DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat the other way for Kane. Kane into the zone. DeBrincat drops it back. A shot. And it shoots that one wide. Kane throws it down low then for DeBrincat. Stolen back by Thomas. Played the other way by the Blues. 3-on-2 the other way. Boldu into the zone with Buchnevich. Buchnevich circles back around. Throws it down low. It slides back in on him again. And played up by Thomas. Robert Thomas up at the point. He's got Red Wings on him left and right. He's got Sider trying to battle 40. Takes him down, and Detroit will clear it the other way. 10:40 here left in the second period. Sherratt now behind the net. Up for DeBrincat, who gives it up for Kane, who tries dumping it into the zone. Battling now at neutral zone. Larkin with it will dump it into the zone. Back then for Ryan Suter. Suter up to Faxa. Faxa moves it down the right side. He moves through, takes it then behind the net. Plays it up to the point. A shot, and save in front by Talbot. Rebound. It's loose, and Detroit picks it up. They'll get it out of the zone. And it'll get moved down the other way. Puck intercepted. Detroit has to wait because they're offside. Mott will just play it back for the Red Wings. Again, we're halfway through this game and they only have 6 shots. It's not ideal. But they've proven that with little to no shots they can win. So I'm not... Anyways, face-off one down low by the Blues. Toropchenko trying to play the puck around. Walker as well will clear it down the other way. Raymond gets it back. It's deflected down low. Picked up back by the Blues. And cleared down the other way by Boldu. Talbot goes out to play the puck. Hull gets it up to Raymond. A lot of back and forth action here. Not a lot of shots over these last couple of minutes. Puck deflected the other way. Fowler will steal it. And back up and over for Sundqvist. Oscar Sundqvist into the zone. Back for Boldu, and he can't get a shot off. Ah, good opportunity there. Down low, Snuggerud now trying to get it up to the point, and Blues cannot keep that one in, unfortunately. Fowler will take it back and regroup around. Pass up then for Snuggerud, who deflects it into the zone. Sundqvist over, a shot! And a big save from Talbot on Boldu, who has been lights out tonight for St. Louis or Detroit, and we'll go to the commercial break. 8:40 remaining here in this second period, and still 0-0 apiece. Maroon led us to the Cup in 19. He is a St. Louis kid. Kids go to the same high school. Yeah, I think it just seems bittersweet that it will end that way. Been watching Blues hockey since 88, and 2019 still gets chills. I believe that. I remember 2019. I was in 6th grade. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool seeing a team go from, last places they did. They bring in Craig Berube, who is a Flyer in my heart, and they get a cup with him. It's great. It's a pretty cool story, honestly. Take a look at the scores if anything's changed. Nope. Take a look at the shots as well. Still 0-0. Almost halfway through the game. Okay. All right, face-off coming here in the Red Wings zone. It's won by the Wings. Sider trying to play it down low, throws a pass in the neutral zone. It'll slide back into the St. Louis end, and it will be an icing. Good Lord, 8-4 in the Blue Jackets Nashville game. All right, face-off coming here now. At center ice, it's won by the Blues. Down the other way into the zone. A shot from Kyrou, and he shoots that one wide on the right side. Detroit plays it out. Shen trying to throw it around now as it's battled for in the neutral zone. Over then for Comfer, who slides in behind the net. And behind that, then Tarasenko will get it. Let's play it all the way back out. Sider dumps it into the zone. The Wild are not playing tonight. They play tomorrow, actually. Fowler over for Holloway. Dylan Holloway waits. Still holds the puck. Pass in front then for Buchnevich. Tried putting it through Mott's legs, but couldn't get it through. Here's Larkin now the other way. Dylan Larkin skates it back. Over in front for Kane, and he can't reach it. And here comes St. Louis the other way. Buchnevich into the zone. Battling on the right side. Thomas trying to get to it. St. Louis loses it, and Detroit will clear it back down the other way. Down low and played through the zone. Picked up back again by Petrie, who sends it around then for Edvinson. Back over to Petrie, who passes it up to the Brinkett. The Brinkett will keep it into the zone. It's stolen back again by St. Louis. Thomas trying to play it down the other way. I think Vegas is a good pick. I think they can clinch. There's a couple of teams that can clinch tonight. Suter shoots it, deflected in front, and blocked by Talbot. Puck back up at the point. A shot there. It's blocked in front now, down low. Edvinson trying to battle for it. St. Louis gets it. Sundqvist throws it around. Tucker gets it behind the net, and deflected back the other way by Detroit. Here's Sundqvist into the zone. He's got some room in front. Will do, and he shoots it wide. Oh, my God. Big opportunity there. Down low now, Snuggerud gets hit off by Edvinsson with the puck. Still stays with it, throws it around behind the net. It's picked up back by Raymond. He'll get it out of the zone and try and rush it down the other way. Raymond clears it in. I think Vegas will win tonight. Suter then playing it back down the other way. Kyrou trying to get to it there as well, but stolen back and we get a whistle. And we might get a penalty. And we're getting a penalty on the Blues. It might be too many men. Yeah, too many men against St. Louis. Yikes. So Detroit will get another power play here in the second period. 5:55 remaining. And we still haven't seen a goal here in this one. Again, I do want to say as well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I really, really, really do appreciate it. It's been a really fun one here tonight. And it's even more fun when I have people in here with me, talking in the chat, asking questions, rooting for the game. It makes it a lot more fun. Time for a shorty, boys. Let's see if they can get it done. All right, 5:55 here remaining in the second. Yeah, St. Louis had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and it was pretty obvious there for a little bit, and they get called for that one. So Detroit will go to the power play for a too many men against St. Louis, and let's see what Detroit can get done here. The Blues PK is talking. Ooh, we'll see what they can do here. Face-off coming now. Won by Detroit. Up at the point, Sider played back to Raymond. Raymond shoots it. And that one goes behind the net. Back up to the point. Sider, a shot. And a pad save by Binnington. Showing off this Detroit power play, who's had a pretty good stretch. I'm surprised they haven't picked up one here yet. Face-off coming here now in the St. Louis zone. Won by Detroit. Kane shoots it. Glove save by Binnington. He'll play it, and they'll clear it the other way. Smart play there by Binnington. He thought he was going to cover it, but nope, he keeps that one and clears it the other way. Here's Sider trying to get the puck. He'll drop it back. Over for DeBrincat. Back over for Kane. Kane into the zone. For Larkin, back to Sider, to Raymond. He comes in, saved by Binnington. Good option there. Good chance for Raymond. Kane now on the right side, plays it up to the point. Sider gives it over. Larkin, back over for Raymond, to Sider at the point. Sider to Raymond. Down low, in front, tipped! And it goes out of play. Huge chance there. I thought that was going in for a second. Thought they might have been able to connect on that one. But nope, they couldn't get it done. At least Detroit's getting some shots now. Because again, they were pretty tied up there for a bit. But some good opportunities for both teams. Or for Detroit, honestly. Halfway through the power play, face-off won by St. Louis. Played down low. Buchnevich will get in and backhand it all the way out of the zone. Edvinsson will go and play it. That'll run some time off the clock. Comfer down the right side for Kasper. Kasper down low then for Tarasenko. Sanko throws it up. Edvinsson over a shot. Deflected in front. It's loose. Buchnevich cleared it out of the area, but it's still in the zone. Kane throws it up to the point to Edvinsson. Edvinsson back to Kane again. Kane waits. Throws it down low to Kasper. Back to Kane, who holds it down low then to Brinkett. Back to Kane. Back to Edvinsson. 10 seconds left on the power play. Tarasenko will circle it around to Kasper. He'll go down to the goal line. Pass it back up to the point. He'll shoot it. Save in front by Binnington again. And 2 seconds left in the penalty. And then it'll be back to 5v5 here for the remainder of this period, barring another penalty, obviously. All right, face-off coming here yet again in the St. Louis end. It's won by Detroit. Played up for Seider. And we're back to full strength. Good kill again by St. Louis. Edvinsson throws it around down low. Back for Craig Smith. He gets knocked down and kept in, though, by Detroit. Playing it down low. Picked up by Mott. Mott shoots it. And it deflects wide there. A shot from the point. And Sherratt's puck goes up and into the corner. Broken stick out there on the ice. St. Louis gets it. They'll pass it through down the other way. Holloway back up for Shen. Shen deflects it through. Stolen back for Sherratt then. And the Wings will play it down the other way. Smith intercepted. And here come the Blues. 2-on-2 the other way into the zone. Kyrou gets tied up down low. Rasmussen will then play it. Back in front for Holloway. And a save there by Talbot before he gets to it. Shots are 20-10. So nice little even number estimation there too. It's pretty cool. Still got some time here in the second period. Again, still no goals. I mean, I know somebody in the chat voted for or betted on a low scoring. You're getting that tonight, unless if we see like an insane thing here in the third. 3:08 here left in the second. They got Snuggerud out there on the ice. Boldu taking the face off into the Detroit end. And it's won by the Red Wings. Down low, Patrick Kane throws it all the way down the other way. Red Wings got it down low in the zone. Behind the net then, Jordan Binnington trying to take it. And kept in down low by Larkin. Larkin to Kane. Kane now behind the net, battling with Broberg. Stolen back by St. Louis. Played up then for Boldu through the zone. For Snuggerud, who plays it around behind the net. Trying to get to it down low. Red Wings trying to take it out of their own end, but it's kept in then by Boldu. Boldu back for DeBrincat as the Blues will get a line change and the Red Wings will regroup. 2.5 minutes left. Played down the other way. Kyrou, a shot! And a save by Talbot. Will play it back out. Larkin with it here again. With 2 minutes to go. Cleared down the other way. Wings got a line change. Deflected through the zone and back into the Detroit end. Sherratt played all the way around. Seider gets it out of his own zone, and the Red Wings down the other way. Kasper into the zone, shoots it, and it shoots it wide of the net. He had a wide open opportunity too. How do you miss that? Raymond now playing down low. Kasper battling forward. It gets thrown in front, but stolen back by the St. Louis Blues. Picked up by Raymond. Shot. Blocked in front. Rebound. And another save again. Detroit with it back up at the point. Seider to Sherratt. He shoots it on net. It goes wide. Picked up again then by Holloway. Here come the Blues. 2-0-1 the other way. Holloway into the zone. He's got Thomas with him. Waits. Shoots it. And he shoots it wide. Oh, my goodness. A minute 15 left. Leddy steals it. Saved by Talbot. Rebound. And another save again. Holloway back at the point. Approaching the final minute here of the second period. Blues have control. Kyrou throws it all the way around and gets a line change off. And puck will slide out. Shen. Playing it through the zone. Boldu. Down low now. Sider trying to get to it here. Back again for Shen at the point. Falk a shot. And it's blocked. Leddy throws it down low then for Boldu, who deflects it all the way back around. Buchnevich trying to get to it here. It's thrown back behind the net. And 30 seconds left here in the second period. That puck goes out of play. Still no goals. I don't think I've seen a game ever that I've done, and I've done almost 40 of these streams this season, where a game is scoreless after 2 periods. So, unless if there's a goal here scored in the next 30 seconds, this will be a first. Face off, won by the Blues. They can't keep it in the zone, however. Broberg will pick it up and backhand it right back in. Detroit will pick it up down low. Berggren tries clearing. He'll do so successfully. Falk drops it back for Buchnevich. 15 seconds left. Justin Falk deflects it into the zone. 10 seconds. Shen throws it down low. Buchnevich throws it in front. Save there. Blues still have control. 4 seconds left. Falk throws a pass. A shot from Shen. And it goes wide. And that'll do it for the second period. Shots were 23-12 in favor of the Blues through 2 periods. And we still have no goals. I have not been able to change my scorebook here at all. And that being said, it is second intermission. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. I'm going to go get a drink. I don't have water here with me. I got to go grab one. But I'll be right back. Again, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. If you are new, please do consider subscribing to join the community that we are building here on this channel. We do these streams at least once or twice a week with all 32 teams. So be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get closer to the sub goal. We already hit it, actually. So thank you very much today, guys. I'll be right back. I just realized I haven't made any April Fool's jokes, and that's a little bit out of my regularity. All right, let's go take a look at the scores around the league. 4-3 Caps with a minute left. Looks like the Panthers beat the Canadiens 2-1 unless there's a goal within the final 9 seconds. Oh my God, they tied it. No way. Suzuki tied the game with 8 seconds left. As soon as I say that, they score, bro. There's no way. That's insane. 8-4 Blue Jackets on the Preds. 3-1 Lightning on the Islanders. That's wild. Good Lord. And then all the other games still 0-0. We did have a final score. Sabres beat the Senators 5-2. So, a good win there from Buffalo. And the Canadiens get another tying goal. Hudson with his 56th assist on the year. Kid's been unreal. Good Lord. All right, we'll wait for... It would be fantastic if Snuggerud could find the back of the net. It seems like it would be pretty cool if, like, it comes down to the last, like, you know, couple of minutes, and then Snuggerud nets the goal to give them the lead. That'd be pretty awesome. It'd be storybook, too. That'd be, like, the way to score your first goal. Oh. Yep, Washington beats the Bruins 4-3. All right. Again, everybody, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning into this one. Any update on the Calgary Utah game? It is 1-0 Utah. I mean, to be honest, Utah's kind of fallen out of the race a little bit. They're like 10 points back of St. Louis. So ideally, you want Utah to win. So they're winning at the end of the first period. Kevin Stenlund with the goal. And Washington beat the Bruins. I know there's a couple teams that can clinch tonight. I'm just waiting for the notification of that they clinched. I know there's a couple. There's like six different scenarios that can happen. There's a couple teams that are idle that can clinch. I don't know. Oh my God, the Canadians won too. Good Lord. Nick Suzuki with the win in overtime. Wow. Oh man, Habs keep it alive. So that's another huge win there for Montreal. That is not good news for the Red Wings fans in the chat. I know it's like a lot of St. Louis in here right now. But the score, but now Montreal gets up to 79 points. Detroit's got to win tonight. Detroit's got to win if they want to keep themselves in this here. But Montreal fights their way back and gets another 2 huge points. Man. That is great news for Montreal, but not good news for Detroit, that's for sure. What time do I think the game will end? Probably I mean, for you, you might be Central Time, so probably like 10 o'clock. For me, it would be like around 11 o'clock. If not 11:30, if not 9:30, 10:30. 9:30 Central Time, 10:30 Eastern Time. Because I am in a different time zone than some of you guys. Bruins have lost 9 games in a row. Oh my god. They're now 5th overall in the drafting odds. Yeah, so you would be Central Time. I think, right? Or you guys no, you guys wouldn't be Mountain Time. Yeah. So I should know this stuff, but what do I know? I'm just a East Coast teenager who doesn't know anything. All right. What am I watching the game on? I am watching it on the Blues broadcast. But I have ESPN, so I get to watch every game except for my own team's games because of the way blackouts are. But I'm watching it on FanDuel Sports. OGs, remember when it was Valley Sports? Okay. All right, we should be ready to start the third soon here. Again, recap of the second. I thought that the Red Wings definitely responded a lot better in that period. Again, they only had like 3 shots even in the first period. Getting like 10 more, that does come with 2 power plays. I thought they responded very well and got some good chances there on Bennington. St. Louis did the same thing. They're getting shots. Just the thing is, a lot of them I feel like are going to Cam Talbot's chest, and they aren't high danger chances, really. I think Detroit's done a good job of keeping them out of the zone and all that. But I think overall, I still do believe that St. Louis has definitely played the better hockey game. But the special teams have not shown that. It has been very weak in terms of special teams. So. All right. Stupid blackouts. I 100% agree. Blackouts suck. I can't even watch my own team. Without like cable, and I don't have cable. I gotta watch it like through like an illegal site. I should just get NBC Sports, to be honest with you. I think I. Hang on a second. I might be able to. If I put in my TV provider, might be able to actually. Okay, we're ready to start the third period of the Red Wings versus the St. Louis Blues. No goals were scored during that second or first period. It's been a not even really like a boring game. It's been just a game where the goalies have both played very well. I think, to be honest with you, it's going to be one of those where this first goal we see is probably going to be the winner. Just at least from what we've seen so far. So let's hope for the best here heading into the start of the third period. Again, Bennington and Talbot have both played phenomenal. You got Jimmy Snuggerud as well. The rookie for this team has also played too. And it's been good. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to write my paper in, like, brackets while I do this. Anyways, the third period here is underway for Blues versus Red Wings. Casper versus Shen, and Shen wins the draw. Here's Kyrou moving it through center ice. Fires it on net. Saved by Talbot. Puck on the right side. Red Wings will pick it up down the other way. Here's Casper trying to move it through the zone down low. It's broken away by Fowler. Rasmussen throws it in front. Saved by Binnington. Rebound. And it's taken away back by the Blues. Nice play there by St. Louis. Kyrou moves it down the other way. Sider steals it back. Deflected through the zone. Racing for it then is Cam Fowler. Casper trying to get to it there down low as well. Shen now battling for it as well. DeBrincat gets it back up at the point. A shot and a save by Binnington. Will play the puck down low for Leddy, who gives it back up for Fowler, who clears that out of the zone. Detroit still with it. They'll wait. Petrie back to Edvinsson. Over for Kane, who drops it back to Petrie, who moves it into the zone. Down the right side, clears it around. DeBrincat then back for Larkin. Larkin throws it around to the right side. DeBrincat trying to get to it there. Stolen back by St. Louis. Here's Falk. Falk the other way into the zone. Boldu will clear it in. Buchnevich now racing for it. It's kept in the zone. Thomas to Buchnevich. On the left side, a shot from the point. And it's deflected wide. And St. Louis still trying to battle for control in the Detroit end. Stolen back by the Wings. Kane will just simply dump it out down the other way. It's taken back behind the net by Broberg, who's being tied up by Larkin. Sends a pass over to Neighbors. Intercepted. Detroit gets it back. Larkin to Tarasenko. He holds it, shoots it, and it goes out of play. Some good opportunities for both teams here already in this third period. A good chance for Raymond on Binnington there, but Binnington makes the save with the right pad. Shots are now 14-24. Again, I think Detroit, since that, like 4-shot first period, has answered back pretty well and has done solid here so far. Face-off coming here again. In the Red Wings end, it's won by the Wings on the right side. Tarasenko throws it around. Trying to pick it up then is Sundqvist. Tied with it down low. Played back by Tucker, who tries getting it through the zone. Rasmussen dumps it in down low. Blues get it back, and now they'll play it the other way. Snuggerud taking it into the zone. Back then for Rasmussen down low. Stolen back by St. Louis. That's Neighbors trying to play it down low. Back for Snuggerud. Snuggerud loses control. Red Wings will get it back and get out of the zone. Here they come the other way. Comfort, 2-on-1 into the zone. A shot! Saved by Binnington. Thomas playing it back then for Tucker. Tyler Tucker now moving it through the zone. He'll clear it in. Played back for Toropchenko behind the net. He gets tripped. And no call there on the ice. Here's Leddy, who dumps it into the zone. Down low then, Toropchenko plays it behind the net. Back for Thomas, and it slides back all the way out and into the St. Louis zone yet again. Fowler plays it through the zone. Back up and over Nick Leddy. He's got some room. Shoots it. Save again. A rebound. And another stick save there by Cam Talbot. Blues can't keep it in. They'll have to come back out. Shen now with the puck. Will regroup back into his own zone. Fowler still regrouping with it. Here he moves it through center ice. Drops it back over then for Kyrou then through the zone. Stolen back by the Wings. Rasmussen clears it down the other way. Battling for it now in the corner. Kyrou trying to get to it. Back then for Shen. And he'll try and clear it out, but the Red Wings get it back. Broberg then back for Holloway, and we get a whistle as it goes out of play. Shots are now 26-15. Here in the third period. Again, still no goals. If you guys are looking for low-scoring games, this is one of them. Face off again here in the St. Louis end. Fowler tries dumping it around. It's kept in the zone. Casper throws it behind the net. Detroit's got control. Rasmussen. Back then for Casper. Casper to the point. Edvinsson shoots it. And deflects by wide behind the net. Raymond gets it back. A pass over. Petrie! And a glove save by Jordan Binnington. Oh, man. Oh, boy. And Detroit's had some pretty good chances here tonight. Especially in this third period. They've seemed to kind of taken a little bit more control of the game. They've racked up a lot more shots, especially here in this third period. 15:45, though, left in the third period. A lot of time for St. Louis to get momentum back. Johansson back to Hall. Over in front for Casper. He loses it. Falk plays it up then for Thomas. Robert Thomas now moving it down the other way. 3-on-2 into the zone. Back behind the net. Bolduc trying to play it. It's a battle for it in the corner. It's thrown back up to the point. Back for the corner. Bolduc still controlling it. And St. Louis can't keep it in. Intercepted. Patrick Kane now the other way. Circles back around as Detroit gets control. A shot! And blocked in front and goes back into the corner. And Binnington makes the save. But a big shot block from Philip Broberg. And he's down. He does eventually get up. But that looked like it hurt. That big block there from the point was what made that impact. Just at the game left early. Oh, damn. So you were right there with that low-scoring affair. Face off, won by the Red Wings. Seider shoots it, and it's blocked in front. Neighbors tries playing it down the other way. Picked up by the Red Wings. Dumped back into the St. Louis zone. Tucker then throws a pass over to Suter. Intercepted back by Detroit. Pass up to the point. Sherratt to Seider. Shoots it. Blocked in front. Rebound. Saved by Binnington. In front. Comfort scores! JT Comfort! And there's finally a goal. And the Wings are ahead 1-0 with 14:47 remaining. And the Red Wings keep controlling the third period. They finally get a goal here on the board. And I said it earlier, the goal that gets it here might be the winner, and that might be it. But not good defense there by the Blues, leaving Comfort open in front. He was wide open there. And Binnington had no chance making that save. That's not on Binnington at all. That's poor defensive coverage. And the Red Wings are now up 1-0 on St. Louis, and their winning streak is in jeopardy. 14:47 remaining here in the third period. That was, I believe, Ryan Suter on that play that wasn't in a proper position. Leddy now with the puck. Gives it up then for Walker, who dumps it into the zone. St. Louis is now on crunch time. Down low then, Rasmussen throws it around, and puck will slide all the way down the other way. It will be an icing against Detroit. Face off now in the Detroit end. And it's won by the Blues. Kyrou a shot. And it goes out of play. If you're the Blues, you need to wake up now. You need to just kind of just let a fire under their ass. Again, you can't really afford to give up points, especially with, the other teams that are behind you. Again, you do have a little bit of a cushion, but still, you just can't do that. That being said, out-of-town scores. Lightning are up 4-1 on the Islanders. Utah is still up 1-0 on Calgary, so I know you guys have been following that a little bit with the playoff race. And then the other games are still yet to start here tonight. Down low, Detroit with the puck. It's played back all the way into the St. Louis zone. Falk trying to get it through here now. A pass up then into the zone. Holloway comes in, fires it, and it goes back behind the net. It'll slide out then for Patrick Kane, who will move it down the other way and clear it into the zone. Again, I've mentioned it a couple times here tonight, but I'm sure Blues fans know Patrick Kane very well. Dylan Holloway down the right side, dumps it into the Detroit zone. Kane will get there first and try and play it around. St. Louis has control. Letty with the puck. Backhand in front. It's blocked, and Detroit picks it back up. 13:30 remaining here in the third period. Detroit has a 1-0 lead in the third. Puck down the other way. Tarasenko into the zone. Played back for Berggren. Berggren throws it around for Tarasenko again. Back now behind the net. Fowler. Still with control. Plays it back up then for Toropchenko. It slides down the other way. Racing for it then is Toropchenko, but Seider gets to the puck first. Battle for the neutral zone. Detroit picks it up. They try dumping it down the other way, but St. Louis gets control. Thomas drops it over then into the zone for Tucker, who dumps it in. Hall now back then for Johansson over to Raymond. Raymond backhands it out. Boldu will get it back as the Blues will try and regroup. And that'll be an icing against St. Louis. Not ideal there at all. Not ideal. I appreciate everyone tuning in here for this third period stretch. Specifically Blues fans. And I know there's a lot of Blues fans in here, that's for sure. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you are new to the channel and you're liking the commentary, I would appreciate a sub. I do plan on, if the Blues do win tonight, I might even make it anyways, but if the Blues do win tonight, there will be a 10-game winning streak video coming out tomorrow on St. Louis, so stay tuned for that. 12:44 left here. Face-off won by the Blues. Tucker will get it out of the zone. Buchnevich still with control. Playing it down the other way. Ryan Suter dumps it into the zone. Behind the net then, Jeff Petrie trying to play the puck. Stolen back by St. Louis. Up to the front. Backhand. Saved by Talbot. Puck's loose. Holloway. And a save again. Well, now they're getting chances, and I expect that to continue. But JT Compher finally gets a goal on the board, as we have been fooled out of goals here tonight. Get it? April Fools. All right, I'll let you guys unsubscribe, because that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Give this video a dislike just because of that joke. Oilers and Golden Knights has begun. And again, I have mentioned it a couple times before, but Utah is up 1-0 on Calgary. And then the final scores around the league. I went through them a little bit here tonight, but Capitals beat the Bruins 4-3. Ovechkin 891. The Panthers, or the Canadians, beat the Panthers 3-2 after being down 2-1 in that game. The Sabres beat the Senators. The Blue Jackets beat the Predators, and the Lightning beat the Islanders. So again, if you're St. Louis, the only game that you're really following is Calgary versus Utah. That's your biggest qualm if you're the St. Louis Blues right now. If you're Detroit, I mean, I've been talking a lot about St. Louis because there's a lot of Blues fans in the chat, but if you're the Red Wings, I mean, seeing Montreal win is not great. I mean, seeing the Islanders lose is good. The Blue Jackets won too, though. I don't know. The odds, even though Detroit keeps winning, the odds are getting thinner and thinner for the Red Wings. Yeah, Blues should be ahead in this game, but it's been a goalie battle tonight. All right, face-off coming up here yet again. Showing a tribute to Kelly Chase, who I think is battling cancer. Seider with the puck now. Down low then. Sherratt plays it through the zone. Backhanded back into the blue zone by Detroit. 12:15 remaining here in the third period. Shots are 29-19. Blues need to get back in the Detroit zone and get some shots on Talbot. Here's Falk moving down the right side, and it's offsides. Showing off Todd McClellan. Again, came in here as the brand new Detroit head coach. He had a really good start, but since then has kind of teetered off a little bit, and as a result, Detroit has kind of fallen back a little bit. Reason they haven't scored is the goalie. 100%. 100%. That is exactly why they are in this game right now. Justin Hall moving it down the other way. Played up then for Rasmussen, who gets hit from behind there by Leddy. Neighbors then gets it back for Sundqvist. Sundqvist moving it down the other way over to Snuggerud. Jimmy Snuggerud, he's got some room. Moves it in. Pass in front. And nobody's there to put it in. Down low. Neighbors then for Sundqvist. Throws it up to the point. A shot. Save. Rebound in front. And it goes back into the corner yet again. Sundqvist is tripped. And we'll get a penalty against Detroit. A shot in front. Save. And Detroit touches the puck. And we will get a power play here for the St. Louis Blues. An incredibly pivotal one at that. If you want to get back in this game, you got to score. You got to score on this power play. It's a must. 11:27 remaining here in the third. Just for everyone who's curious. 11:27. I'm sorry, I really it's hard because I'm a little bit delayed and all that. I really should, what I should do, because there's a lot of people who are curious about it. I really should put a clock on the score bug or something. All right, power play for St. Louis. It's won by Detroit immediately, and Sherratt takes it around and clears. Binnington now will play it back behind the net. Justin Falk gets it for St. Louis. They need a goal here desperately. Kyrou through the zone to Holloway. Holloway clears it in. Down low, Holloway with the puck. Plays it up to the point. Falk to Holloway. Back to Falk again. Waits down low. Schenn saved by Talbot. And Sherratt throws it around and all the way back into the St. Louis end. Yeah, they can't score on this goalie. He's had a good game. Intercepted there by the wings. Shorthanded, they'll play it the other way. Rasmussen, he gets knocked off the puck. Kyrou dumps it into the zone. Holloway now battling for it down low. Detroit trying to play it. It breaks free. Justin Hull rings it around the right side and all the way back into the St. Louis end. Schenn moving it down the other way. This has been a pretty rough power play for the Blues. Sundqvist now into the zone. Buchnevich battling for it. Stolen back by Raymond, who clears it all the way back down the other way. Not a good look. Not a good look. 30 seconds left on the power play. 9:50 left here in the game. Shots are 32-19. Thomas into the zone, who will throw it around behind the net. Played back down low. Buchnevich gets it back down low again. Up to the point. Blues get set up. Thomas. Waiting. Throws it back down low. Sundqvist. Over down low. Gets knocked off there by Seider. Picked up by Bolduc in front. Back up to the point. We're back to full strength. The shot! And it's deflected wide. Blues still have control, however. Thrown around down low behind the net. Falk gets knocked down, and Seider will steal that back, and Detroit will clear it. Mott gives it to Larkin. Larkin's got some room. Takes it around behind the net, and we get a penalty against the Blues for slashing. And Dylan Larkin's hand got slashed there pretty hard, and as a result, the Blues will get a penalty for that, and Detroit will go to the power play. Now, if you're the Blues, you got to be looking for a way to score shorthanded. You got to be looking for a way that you can get it through. But we'll go to commercial here real quick. It's going to be on Bolduc, I'm pretty sure. But again, I mean, if you're St. Louis, this is... It's not a huge deal if you lose, but come on, you guys want to get that 10th win in a row. Don't do the St. Louis power play dance. It's the worst in the league. I'm watching on ESPN Plus, but I'm watching on FanDuel Sports. So I'm watching on the Blues end of things. I might be a little bit delayed, though. I'm always a little bit delayed. But I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. We got 27 people here in the chat. That's better than usual on our streams. So I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a fun game here so far. Let's hope for a pretty good finish. That's what I'm hoping for. A little bit of an update. Utah is up 2-0 on Calgary. So I know people are following that. Utah has gone up 2-0 on them now. So if you guys do end up losing tonight, at least the benefit that you can take out of it is that Utah may beat Calgary, and that's a big one. Yep, slash for Boldu there on Larkin. It's a slash, not denying it. I mean, you have to make the play, I guess. Still not ideal, though, when you're down 1-0 here in the third. Face-off coming now in the St. Louis end. Thomas versus Larkin. And it's won by the Red Wings. Seider. Over to Kane. Kane to Larkin. Larkin in front for Kasper. And that one's denied there. Raymond. Raymond to Seider. Back to Raymond again at the point. Downloaded to DeBrincat in front. And Kane can't finish. St. Louis will get it in clear. That's a huge kill. Huge clear for St. Louis there. Picked up then by Seider. Back over then for Patrick Kane, who moves it down the right side. Kane to DeBrincat. Drops it back then for Raymond. Raymond throws it around then behind the net. Picked up by Falk, who tries to play it around. And cleared out of the zone. Larkin regroups. He'll circle back around. Drop pass over then as Raymond takes it into the zone to Kane. Kane moves it forward. Down low then for Larkin, who tries playing it up, but it deflects off the boards weirdly, and St. Louis has got a break. 2-1 the other way. Shorthanded into the zone. A shot saved by Talbot. Oh, man, a big chance there. Blues keep it in. Fowler. Down low, we'll just end up skating it right back out. 44 seconds left. A good chance there for Nathan Walker. Sundqvist plays it through center ice. Skate it back by Detroit. Edvinsson with it will give it back over. Less than 30 seconds left on the Red Wings power play. Kasper into the zone to Tarasenko. He shoots it, deflected in front, and cleared out of the zone. Simone Edvinsson now takes it behind the net. 7:19 left here in the third period. Shots are 33-20. Down low, Buchnevich intercepts it shorthanded. 5 seconds left. And that'll pretty much do it for the Red Wings power play. Good kill there by Detroit. Or good kill there by St. Louis. They needed that one. Fowler with it in the zone. 7 minutes left here in regulation. In the zone. Holloway. A save. Rebound. What a save by Cam Talbot. With the glove save. Commits robbery. Oh my goodness. And Suter is blown away by that one. Cam Talbot standing on his head here tonight has been just jaw-dropping. Face off. Puck in the corner. Seider tries playing it out. Blues will keep it in. Up at the point. Shen now with it. Throws it down low. Back over to Holloway up to the point. Broberg fires it. And a chest save there from Talbot. He made that one pretty easy. .629 here left in the third. Blues have 35 shots on net, but cannot get one past Cam Talbot. Still a lot of time here left, though. At least 6.5 minutes to play. Face-off, won by the Red Wings. It's kept in, though, by St. Louis. And dumped out the other way right away by Detroit. Played just outside of the blue line. Rasmussen. Stolen back by St. Louis. Leddy tries playing a pass over, and Detroit takes it back, but it's an offsides. Again, I don't think St. Louis is, like, playing bad. They're getting shots. They've been robbed on a couple of them, that's for sure. I do want to say, though, I feel like a lot of them are kind of to the chest of Talbot, and they're easy saves. I haven't seen any that's, like... I haven't seen any, like, huge saves. Or any, like, ones that have been high danger on him that should have gone in. Puck is played back out to neutral zone. Detroit gets it back. They'll dump it in. Less than 6 minutes left, and St. Louis's streak is fading. Here they come now the other way. Into the zone then. Neighbors plays it down low. Comfort gets to it first. He's hit by Fowler. Edvinson now circles around Snuggerud. Back over for Petrie, who clears it through the neutral zone and back into the St. Louis end. Fowler will wait in his own zone. Fowler still behind the net, gives it back over for Thomas. Thomas then through the zone of Buchnevich. Here's Robert Thomas into the zone, fires it! And a save by Talbot as it goes high. Broberg battling for it. Red Wings will get it out of the zone. DeBrincat the other way with Kane. DeBrincat down the right side. A shot! And it all goes off the crossbar. Kane keeps it into the zone. Stolen back by Broberg. Down low. Philip Broberg moving it down the right side. He's got some room. Waits. Throws it in front. And it ends up being denied there. Hall plays it around as it goes all the way back out and into the Detroit zone, and it'll be an icing against the Red Wings. 4:45 remaining here in the third period. It's a very pivotal next couple of minutes for the St. Louis Blues if they want to keep their win streak alive. Again, I want to say for the final time, I appreciate everyone who's tuning into this stream. Those who have been around since the beginning and just joining us in the third, I thank you all for being here. Shen versus Larkin now. And it's won by the Wings. Johansson plays it behind the net. Back over for Hall. Hall will get it out of the zone successfully, but it'll be another icing. Oh, no, no icing. Never mind. Here's Shen down the other way. Trying to take it into the zone. Casper throws it around the net. Sider battling for it down low. Sherrod also trying to get to it there too. Shen on the right side. Plays it up to the point. Fowler. Thrown back down low by Kyrou. Kyrou will get it through there to Shen. And the puck slides all the way back out. Oh, man. Puck is cleared into the Detroit end. 3:50 left here in the third period. And in regulation, as St. Louis needs the tying goal. Otherwise, Detroit will come out of here with a two key points. Walker, down low. Thrown back around then. Walker gets it up to the point. I wonder when they'll look at Binnington. Thrown back down low by Toropchenko. Casper tries getting to it there. Will chip it all the way down the other way, and that will be an icing against the Detroit Red Wings with 3:23 left in the third. Shots are 35-20. It's an insanely pivotal next couple of minutes here for the Blues as their winning streak is on the line. And the Blues are going to pull the goalie here and try and get something going. So let's see what they can do. They got 3 minutes and 23 seconds to get something happening. But they need to win the faceoff. 6 attackers on the ice. Buchnevich plays the puck back. Thomas to Fowler. Back for Thomas. Down low. Thomas with it. Deflected in front. Buchnevich steals it. Kept in, though, by St. Louis. Down low. Edvinsson gets it. Clears it all the way down the other way. Is it good enough for an icing? Yes, it is. They'll blow that icing. 3:02 now left in the third. And they're looking at the wild card West. Showing off that St. Louis 87 points, Calgary 82 points, Vancouver 81. It's not St. Louis, if they do lose tonight, it's not a huge deal, especially if Utah beats Calgary tonight. Face-off won by the Blues. Played up at the circle. Buchnevich gets it back up to Thomas, up to Fowler at the point. Fowler holding it. Gives it back over then for Thomas. Thomas shoots it. Blocked in the air. It goes into the corner. Picked up then by Raymond down low. For Holloway as it's played up to the point. Thomas then back over for Fowler. Over to Holloway. Holloway to Thomas. Thomas waits, shoots it. And it's deflected down low. Red Wings get it right back. They'll shoot it all the way down the other way. Just wide of the empty net. And no icing. They're keeping the same players out there. They swap out Fowler for Broberg. As the puck is cleared into the zone. Still some time here. 2:12 remaining on the period. And a shot down the other way for Detroit. As St. Louis can't even get in the zone now. Holloway drops it back and dumped into the zone. Talbot plays it all the way around. Broberg battling for it now. It's taken behind the net. Sider gets it. It's kept in, though, by St. Louis. Detroit gets it right back, and Comfort clears it down the other way. Now the Blues can't get control in their own end. That's a problem. That is a problem. Sherratt now down low. Stolen back by the Red Wings. Battling for it down low. Minute 30 here now on the clock. Snuggerud out there on the ice. It's in the corner. Broberg tries playing it down low. A Blue goes down. Broberg now at the point. Shoots it! And it's blocked behind the net. And it comes around and out of the zone. St. Louis can't keep it in. Boldu approaching the final minutes here of regulation. The Red Wings have a 1-0 lead off of a JT Comfort goal. And we're now in the final minute. Blues need a miracle here to keep their winning streak alive. Fowler clears it into the zone. Talbot now plays it behind the net. Clears it around the other way. Holloway. 46 seconds left. Throws it in front. Deflected. And it goes high. Buchnevich a shot. Saved by Talbot. Puck goes back up to the point. Kyrou. Throws it around the Holloway. Holloway up to the point. Fowler. Down low. Tipped in front. They score! They tie it! Jordan Kyrou! With little time left on the clock. 27 seconds. And the Blues tie the game. And the win streak momentarily stays alive. Huge play there by Jordan Kyrou, who puts the puck through less than 30 seconds left on the board. And the chat's going crazy. And now, folks, we got 27 more seconds of regulation. And we'll see what the rest of this game has to hold. Finally beating Cam Talbot there with a little bit of time left. You know what's funny is this actually happened a couple of weeks ago with the Winnipeg Jets winning streak, where they obviously were on a 9-game winning streak. They were down 1-0 to San Jose, and then they tied it very late in the third period. We got another instance of that here. Shots are 36-19 in favor of the Blues. They took a shot away from Detroit. And off the face-off, 25 seconds left. Puck goes down low and into the St. Louis end. Battling on the right side. Walker trying to get to the puck down low in the corner. Edvinsson will just hold it against the boards. Not trying to hold the point and gets the extra point here for Detroit. 5 seconds left. Time will run down. And that will do it for the third period. And we're going to overtime, folks. For the second game in a row in the Watch with Nordics, we are going to overtime here tonight in St. Louis. Again, thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you guys will stick around for overtime here. We got a little bit of a commercial break, and then we will get into overtime now. Yeah, that parlay really came up clutch. All right, got a little bit of time here. Need at least a point, hopefully 2. Yeah, you guys needed that point. That definitely puts you in a good spot. You are now tied with Minnesota, and I think you do have the tiebreaker as well. So that's really good there. Really good news for St. Louis, 100%. So let's see what overtime here has to bring here in a couple of seconds. All right, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in here for this final stretch. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a really good one here, folks. All right. They're showing off the bobblehead. I forget his name. I should know his name. But all the goals came here tonight in the third period from Comfer and Jordan Kyrou, who tie the game up here, and we're headed to overtime here in Enterprise Center. This is the first overtime we've seen from both of these teams in the Watch of Nordic streams. Let's see if the St. Louis Blues can get it done and advance to 10 straight wins. All right, here we go. Overtime this season, the Blues are 10-7 in overtime. They've had a lot of overtime games. As for Detroit, they are 8-6. We have 44 people here tuning in for this overtime. Live from Enterprise Center, face-off. Larkin, Raymond, and Seider out for Detroit. And Fowler, Thomas, and I think that's Bolduc out for the Blues. Here's Robert Thomas. Moving through the zone. Drops it back then over to Bolduc. He'll skate it back, and the Blues will then regroup. Bolduc. Skating it back around. Fowler now with the puck. 4:30 remaining here in overtime. Here's Thomas. Thomas into the zone. Takes it now behind the net. Will wait and just end up coming right back out into center ice. Skates it around past Larkin. He'll take it into the zone. He's got some room. Intercepted by Detroit. Here they come the other way. Larkin. He's got some room. Holds it. Passes it back. And Raymond will skate it back around and get tied up then again. And Detroit will steal it back down the other way. Seider now with the puck. Moritz Seider back up for Raymond. Raymond waits. Gives a pass back for Kasper, who will circle back into the Red Wings zone and drop it over them for DeBrincat. DeBrincat gives it over to Sherratt. Ben Sherratt, he's got some room. Shoots it! And he shoots it wide. DeBrincat now down low. A pass over. And it's denied in front. Good thing, because that wasn't DeBrincat with the puck. Kyrou with it now. Waits for it. Will skate back as overtime does run down. DeBrincat. Big hit at front from Justin Falk. Good Lord. Or from Jordan Kyrou. My apologies. Good Lord. 3 minutes left here in overtime. Buchnevich Passes it up. Blues into the zone. Here they come. Broberg! He shoots it wide. Down low now with it. Buchnevich battling for it. Holloway. It slides out in front. Stolen back by the wings. Here they come. 2-on-1. It's Tarasenko into the zone. And he fumbles the puck. Oh my goodness. Buchnevich now sends it all the way down the other way. Talbot will go out to play the puck. And Seider gets control. Moritz Seider drops it back then for Lucas Raymond. Raymond now through the zone. Shot. Glove by Binnington. Behind the net now, Cam Fowler. Fowler moving it down the right side. Holds it. Will wait and circle back as Blues get a line change off. Here they come through the zone. Boldu trying to get to it. It's poked away by Talbot. Comfort will come back into his own zone and hold it. Here's some Blues chants here in the arena. DeBrincat moving it through center ice. He's got it through the neutral zone. Detroit still with the puck. He comes in, shoots it, and it's wide. Detroit gets control of that puck. 1:40 left in overtime. Blues got it. 2-1 the other way. Here they come. It's Thomas. Over to Fowler. He scores! Cam Fowler! Overtime winner! And that's 10 straight wins for the St. Louis Blues. Cam Fowler in overtime on the backhand. And the Blues keep on rolling. Electric in Enterprise Center. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a performance. And what a win for the St. Louis Blues in overtime. Oh my goodness. What? You got to give an applause to a great hockey game, and that's what this was. Oh my Lord, what a game. What a freaking game. Fowler off the backhand. The celly is elite. Oh my goodness. That's 10 straight wins for the St. Louis Blues. Oh, that was phenomenal. Thank you all for tuning in. That was incredible. That's one of our best live streams in a while. Oh my goodness. Phenomenal. Phenomenal OT winner there from Cam Fowler. And the St. Louis Blues get the dub here against Detroit. And they move on to 10 straight wins. By the way, I will say this before I wrap up. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It's been a great stream here tonight. The Blues are now in first wildcard spot. They are now in the first wildcard spot. Minnie Moyer, I'm sure she's not very thrilled right now. But St. Louis moves into the first wildcard spot. They are actually now tied with the Oilers at the time of the stream. Obviously, the Oilers are playing right now. They are 5 points back of Colorado. I don't know. It seems like St. Louis, with this 10th straight win, has kind of put themselves in the playoff spot. That'll do it for me, though. I'm done. Thank you all for an incredible stream tonight. I appreciate you all tuning in. But that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you're new. There will be a video coming out tomorrow on the Blues with their 10 straight wins. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for all the subs tonight. We earned like 10 subs tonight. Over almost 20 subscribers. So that's awesome. That's good for me. I never really get that good of streams. But thank you all so much. Yeah, she does need a hug. I should be the one giving it to her. She's my girlfriend. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. What a stream here tonight. And I'll see you guys